Hello my angel faces, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing another get ready with me. You guys loved the last one that I did. You guys loved having me just ramble and talk about random things. So today I think I'm just gonna, I don't know, just talk about things going on in my life. Just like if you guys were hanging out with me here and we were just doing our makeup together, or if you're not doing your makeup, you're just watching me do my shit, you guys know what I'm talking about. So before we get into the video, make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit that little bell next to the subscribe button so you can get notified whenever I upload, and let's get right into the video. Today I want to go for a more like dewy, fresh type of look. So the first thing I'm going to do is prime my face with one of my absolute favorite primers. This is from my girl Pony. I love her. She has her own line called Pony Effects. This is the Radiance Glow Hydrating Starter. It is a little wiped off, as you can see, because I use it so much, but I absolutely love it. I just put like about 2 pumps and I just pat it into my skin, and it leaves such a nice, hydrating, like dewy look. Now I'm going to use the Benefit Professional. I love this one for just filling in the pores. I know if you have like really oily skin or anything like that, I think you guys would really benefit from this because it just mattifies and really fills in the pores. So I kind of concentrate it in my T-zone, on my nose, and this area I have kind of like large pores, so I kind of just pile it on there. First things first, let's state the obvious. I have a new background. I actually have a bunch of different backgrounds. I don't know why I don't change them. Well, I know why. It's because lazy potato. But I have so many there that like my grandma like stores for me and things like that, and I just don't change them. So me and my sister today, we changed it. I hope you guys like it. I like it. I think it looks really cute. I hope it's not like too busy. I look so strange. Let me blend that out. I'm just trying to cancel out my dark circles. I've mixed the Kevin Aquan, what is this, the Skin Enhancer, and a little bit of like a salmon-y color corrector from BH Cosmetics. That's basically how I cancel out my under eye circles. Nothing too crazy. I gotta pick up my hair. My sponge fell. Fuck. I'm using the Eye Queen CCC cream. This is a Korean brand. I love all Korean like BB creams and CC creams. Like, they are so good. This basically is white but then turns to your skin color. At least most skin colors. I feel like Korean brands, I don't trust them that much with catering to all skin tones. So first things first, there are a couple things that I want to talk about. First thing is that I am really trying to get several things in my life in order. This is something I've been like really meaning to do, but the way I see it is, if I want to meet my goals, I have to get super focused, I have to get super organized, and lately I've been kind of like halfway there, not as much as I should be, and I know that I can be. So one of the things that I really want to get on a schedule is my YouTube channel and my uploads. So I want to upload religiously on certain days. The days that I'm thinking of right now are Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 12 p.m. Eastern time. I don't know, I just feel like those times really work for me, because that way I am able to just really get focused, get myself on a schedule, and just know when things need to be uploaded. I just feel like it's just more organization, and me as a person by nature, I'm very like scatterbrained, you know, like I'm kind of like all over the place. I am very like spontaneous, and you know, that's just how I am and how I function, and I don't have like much discipline, although like I've proved to myself many times that I could have, but I just naturally don't. Like, I just will become like a lazy potato and all that stuff. At the same time, I am also very ambitious. Like, I am a big like dreamer. Like, I want to do so many things. I don't know, like I just have my mind is just focused on bigger things. And it's like, you can't live small when you dream big, because then like, how are you going to be able to achieve these things? And it could be really with anything. It could be with vacationing somewhere. It could be weight loss goals. It could be a million things. It doesn't necessarily have to be like career wise or anything of that nature. This is so pretty. It's like so hydrating. Look at that. So beautiful. You guys know I literally die for things that look very like hydrated and dewy and glowy. So yeah, let's get back on topic. There's just so many things that I really want to organize. I want to make so many like lifestyle changes. I was sitting the other day and I was just thinking, and I was like, who's the person that I dream of like being? Like, who is my ideal me? You know, like, it's not that I'm saying like, oh, I want to be this person. That's not what I mean. I mean, like, who is my ideal me? What are the characteristics that I admire in people that I wish I had, and things like that? And those are one of the things that I've always admired in people. I love people that are just so organized and so disciplined and are so like just on point, like wake up early and do what they gotta do and exercise and eat healthy and just are so focused and determined. And if I let myself slip, I don't become that. Like, I just get so lazy, and then I get upset because it's like I dream of these things, I want to do these things, but then I don't do them because I'm lazy, and then like I get upset that I don't do them, but I, you know, it's like this weird cycle. So the other day I was like thinking, and I was like, why am I doing this? I'm like here talking and like I'm forgetting that I need to highlight my face. So I was thinking about it and I was like, why don't I just quit the bullshit, stop bullshitting myself, get it together and do what I need to do and be that person that I dream of, because I could be it. If there are any characteristics that you admire in people, like hardworking, caring, resilient, whatever it is, you can be that. Just by the simple fact that you admire it in someone else, it's because people are mirrors. We only dislike things in people that we dislike in ourselves, or we only love things in people that we love about ourselves. I hope that makes sense. Or that, you know, we only love things in people that we admire and wish like we can have that quality. So I feel like we can all do that. Absolutely. We can all be super like committed and driven and hardworking and caring and loving and resilient and just strong. These aren't like superhuman traits that only a selected few have. No, we can all do that. So I like to have these like no bullshit conversations with myself, and I just really like sit and think, and I'm like, why am I not doing these things? If I want to do them, like seriously, why am I not doing them? Like, what is stopping me? Me. The only thing stopping me is me. Just like the only thing stopping you is you. So I just really told myself, I was like, look, these are things that I've always wanted to do, that I admire in people when they do them. Why don't I just cut the bullshit and do them? So that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm basically organizing different areas in my life that I wish were different. My YouTube channel is obviously a very big part of my life, if not like the biggest thing right now. I, you know, want to just definitely put more focus into that and like get on a schedule and all that stuff. So Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 12 p.m. Eastern time, whatever time that is for you guys, you can expect an upload from me. Make sure you turn the notifications on. Just click that little bell next to the subscribe button and you are good to go. Hopefully YouTube doesn't try me and you and forget to notify you, or notify you super late, because I know YouTube be on that bullshit. I'm just gonna warm up the face a little bit. If you guys are interested in knowing how I contour, highlight, and all that stuff, I will put it, I think it's this side. I'm like, I'll put it right here in the video. You can just click that whenever you're ready and you can go ahead and check it out. So you guys are probably wondering, all right, so like, okay, the YouTube, like we're gonna get like focused, we're gonna upload more, we're gonna do all these things, but what are the other areas in your life that you're like really thinking about changing? The other area of my life that I really wanna change is my diet and exercise. I really wanna make a lifestyle change, you know, like but like for real, for real. So I watched this movie on documentary, not a movie, on Netflix called What the Health. I'll write it right here so you guys can see What the Health. And it just reconfirmed everything I knew, but I put like in the back burner and like keep it in the back of my brain and don't tell myself, because I prefer to be ignorant and just live recklessly. But I watched it and I knew all these things. I knew it. You know, I love researching, I love reading. So I'm always on the internet reading things, researching and all that stuff. So these things are not, I just spit. So these things are not news to me. I knew all these things about what we eat and what we shouldn't eat, and just like I knew all this stuff. And that just really reconfirmed it, and I just took that as just like a sign that I need to get my life in order when it comes to diet and exercise, because I have always been active. You guys may not know, but since I was 3 years old, I have been dancing ballet. I love to dance. That was my favorite thing to do in the world. I used to go to competitions. I danced ballet, jazz, tap, like I loved it. And then when I was about 14, 15, I left the dance studio that I was at and I joined the dance team at my high school. And when I was about 16 or 17, I didn't do it anymore. And I stopped dancing ever since then. So that is 10 years ago. So I haven't danced in 10 years. And of course, like I miss it and everything. I was actually looking the other day to take like adult classes at the Miami City Ballet. I was just like, I need to get active again, because after I graduated high school, I started doing CrossFit, because CrossFit started becoming like this thing that everybody was doing and all that stuff. And I really like when someone is telling me what I need to do and then I do it, you know, because if I go to the gym like alone, I'm just like, and I walk around and I'm just like, it's just not the same. So I really like and enjoy when someone is like pushing me and telling me like, you can do it, go. Like I like when someone's like bullying me, like, fuck you, you better do it. I'm gonna use now the Marc Jacobs, it's like a cream highlighter, which I'm absolutely obsessed with. I feel like it gives the skin such a nice natural glow. I did CrossFit for like about a year and then I stopped. And I've always just liked being active, but I do have the tendency of getting lazy and just not doing anything, and just it's just so bad. So ever since then I have not been active like constantly or anything like that. So I'm thinking of getting back to that, becoming active again, and also changing the way I eat, because I am currently right now the heaviest that I have ever been. I was much thinner, and that's totally fine. I think all body shapes are absolutely beautiful. If you're happy, that's great, but you should also be healthy. Whatever weight you are, if you're healthy, that's what matters. And I don't feel healthy, you know, like I'm like sluggish. It's just like, ugh. So I want to get active again. I want to do like cycling, yoga. I really like yoga. Just really get back on this schedule, just change my life around, really take off on YouTube, eat way better, and exercise and be active, and just be the Crystal that I really want to be, because I love that. Like I love the idea of someone just like leading such a like disciplined lifestyle and just eating so well, and just I wake up in the morning and I drink like a green smoothie and just like live my life and just go do yoga and then get back home, shower and film, and just like I love that. Now I'm going to just set certain areas in my face that I know act up a little bit. I've been thinking of putting up a eyebrow routine, because I feel like my eyebrow routine is like pretty easy. Like I feel like it's like 3 steps to literal perfect brows. So you guys let me know if that's something you want. Just let me know in the comments below how you feel about that. So what I eat is definitely one of those things that I really am like so big on changing. I just feel like I need to treat my body much better. I need to be healthy, because there's just so many things that I want to do that I need my health for. I'm gonna use the Pony Mimi box. Ugh, it's a little dirty, but the Pony Mimi box little quad. I love this one. I think it is so gorgeous. I like dug my nail in that when I had long nails. Oops. It is the one called Shine Easy Glam number 3, and it says Brown Bloom, but this is it. It is so pretty, such nice shimmery shades. And I'm going to go into this pretty peachy one right here, and I'm just gonna get my finger and just put it on my eyelid. So I have been really big on Pinterest lately. I'll link my Pinterest down below for you guys, so that if you want, you can like follow me and like see my boards and things like that. But lately I've just been on Pinterest so much. I look up recipes, I look up exercises, I look up motivation, I look up so many things. I even look up, like, I know Pinterest is so big. I'm going into this color right here. Pinterest is like so big on like home decor and stuff. And although like owning a home and things like that, like buying a house, is not something that I really like dream about or anything like that. The closest I get to like dreaming about like, oh, owning a house and stuff is buying a house for my mom. When it comes to home decor, I look up a lot of like condo and apartment type of decor, because that is something that I do dream about. Like, me and my sister eventually are going to move out to LA. It's just a matter of when the time is right. So if you live in LA, you wait for us. We are gonna go turn up and go to shows and all that stuff. Now we don't gotta sit here super salty in Miami like LA gets everything. I'm pulling out an oldie but a goodie. This is the Naked 3. I've actually been wanting to film a tutorial using the Naked palettes, the older ones, because I know a lot of people own these. These are like OG when people started getting into makeup, when it started becoming like a big thing, you know. So let me know if you guys, in the comments down below, let me know if you guys want me to do any palettes with the Naked, any palettes with the Naked, any tutorials with the Naked palettes, any palettes with the Naked tutorial. I'm going into this shade right here, this nice peachy shade called Limited. Oh, peachy, it's pinky. Guys, I'm like off my ass right now. I feel like Urban Decay, the Naked palette, is like such an oldie but a goodie. I feel like so many people own them. Lately, I've been like really into doing like a winged eye with eyeshadow. So I'm gonna go into this brown right here in the Modern Renaissance palette. I'm like spinning on my chair like on my Modern Renaissance palette. This is Cypress Umber, and I'm using this angled brush. This is the Sigma E65, and I'm just packing that brown on there and going to town. I'm just doing like a very nice like soft wing. Well, fingers crossed, because I feel like I always say that and then I end up with like this monstrosity of a wing, and I'm like, okay, here we are. It's a little bigger than what I expected, but we'll work with it. That's what she said. I put a little bit of mascara on, and while that dries, because I'm gonna put some lashes on. These are the Ardell Double Wispies. I've never tried them before, but they look so beautiful and like so full. But while we're waiting on that, I'm gonna go and highlight my face a little bit, because I don't want to like do any like powder contouring or anything like that. I just want to add a little bit more of a highlight. I'm going to use the Ofra Blush Stripes. So I'm going to add a little warmth to the face. I'm using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I know I said that I was just going to leave that contour that I did with the concealer, but honestly, who am I kidding? Like, I knew I was going to eventually just warm up the face a little more. Once I put these lashes, I was like, oh no, I gotta go all out, because these lashes, I didn't expect them to be this like, you know, they're a little there, they're a little like in your face, but I like them. I feel like they're so like, you know, the only way I could explain it is like that. So guys, if there is anything that you want to just change in your life, if there are traits that you admire in other people that you wish like you had, if there's like this yeah, I can't talk today, this weight loss journey that you want to like embark on, or steps that you want to take toward your career, or you want to do better in school, or you want to eat better, or you want to travel to this amazing place, then stop bullshitting yourself. Start to get real with where you are and where you want to be, and then figure out how to fill in the gap. what I like to do is basically I journal a lot. So I definitely recommend people to get a notebook, a journal, whatever it is. You go out and you buy a journal that inspires you, that you love and all that stuff. You basically write down where you are right now and what your goals are. And then in between is what you need to figure out. And you just need to take time, get off of social media, turn off the TV and focus. Sit in your room and focus. And just think of little strategies that you can do today, tomorrow, the next month, whatever, to achieve that goal. So, and then within those little strategies, you create bullets under them. And I call them like micro movements. So create just micro movements that you can do every day to achieve that goal. If your goal is to travel to Thailand, you just need to figure out that empty space between you and Thailand. Getting there is not easy, I'm not saying that, but sitting down with yourself and just not bullshitting yourself and really getting real is simple. It's tough because it's kind of like a little weird to like look at yourself, like put a mirror in front of yourself and be like, okay, this is what I need to change. This is what I need to do to get there. This is, you know, it might take this long, whatever. I know, trust me, I've been there a million times. It is not the funnest thing you can do. I'm gonna just set my makeup before I finish talking to you guys. I like this lip color. I'm gonna use the Ultra Matte lipstick in the color Laced from Milk Cosmetics. Sit with yourself and get real about what you need to do. So if right now you're like, I want to go to Thailand, but where are you right now? You are unemployed. Okay, so strategies: find a job, save money, book your flight or whatever, or organize your flight, or find a friend to go with you, or whatever it is. I'm like talking to you with like half lipstick. Great, fantastic. But then within those strategies, you have to figure out little micro movements. Finding a job. So the micro movements under finding a job would be create a LinkedIn profile, search on job boards, fix your resume. Do you guys get what I'm saying? Those are like micro movements toward achieving these little mini strategies that'll get you, you know, propel you more forward. This is so beautiful. It's like a gray undertone. If you guys didn't know, my favorite color is gray. So I really like the color gray for some reason. But I'm obviously gonna top it with a little bit of gloss. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Lip Gloss in Toffee. Ooh, I have like a dent in my hair now. Whatever, it's staying that way. But like I said, you guys can totally do it. Just listen to what I said. Sit down with yourself, write out what your goals are, strategies, micro movements, and then you are well on your way. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I will catch you in my next one. Bye.